topic is suppose how to create drawing units. Okay, drawing units, how to change the drawing units after the drawing, annotation, okay, drawing limits, everything, okay, and plotting also. So we first check here format unit. Okay, format unit, this one is millimeter and this one is the decimal. Okay, so now we can create here, suppose one line here, one straight line which is suppose 100, enter. Okay, so now this one is becomes 100 millimeter. Then go to the dimension linear, suppose click here and click here. So now this one is 100. Then you can change by DWG unit. This one is DWG, okay, U. Okay, this one is DWG units. So now this one is DWG unit. So in millimeter there are three options. Now go to here inch. Inch means that is 1. Okay, so just 1, enter. Okay, enter, 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 enter. So now this one becomes convert to the inch because inch is the number 1 position. Okay, that's why I was press 1. Okay, so now if you out of the screen this one, so just go to the Z, enter, A, enter, zoom all. So now this one becomes zoom all, and now this one is visible here, that is 3.94 inch. So here if you click here, suppose 100 millimeter is the distance. So now this one is converted to the inch, so that is 3.94 inch. Okay, so that is 3.94 inch. So 100 millimeter converted to the inch automatically without any changes or without any delete anything. Okay, so that in this, by this position you can control everything. Okay, so convert to the inch. Next here also suppose create one rectangle here, create here another rectangle here, and then draw here hatch. Okay, hatch, just choose here. Okay, so this one is under associative, not in the annotative. This one is under associative, and then write it. Okay, after that then draw here hatch and then choose here. Okay, and choose here annotative. Now this one is annotative, under annotative, and then write it. Okay, so this one is as associative and this one is annotative. They also shows here this sign also shows here when you take the mouse. Okay, so after that dimension linear, so just click here and click here. So now this one is dimension, and here also choose here this one and this one. So now that is the dimension you can create. And after that modify property. Okay, choose here modify property and then choose here, click here. So now this one is annotative, no. So now this one is yes. So here annotative yes option, check it out here. Okay, then after that you can create, suppose that is the annotative, that annotation on here, and after that you can control scale in here. Okay, so suppose this one is 1:1, suppose choose here that is 1:4. So now this one is 1:4. Okay, if you choose here this one is 1:1, so now this one is 1:1. So if you choose here 4:1, so now this one becomes 4:1. So under annotation everything you can scale up and down at a time from annotation. Okay, in the figure. Okay, so in the figure everything you can change. So now this one is 1:1, so now this one is 1:1, you can create. Okay, so after that this one created this one, so that is annotation. By annotation you can change everything. Okay, so now next topic is how to plot, means how to print anything, how to print. Then go to the this plot, this one is plot, or go to the file, here plot. Okay, or control P by keyboard. Okay, so here go to the plot option, Then give the printer name. If your computer connected to any printer, choose that one, or you can choose here DWG to PDF, connected by printer or DWG to PDF. And then paper size, suppose give it here paper size, this one, suppose that is the A4 size. And here choose here window, here window. So now click here, so that is the window selection. And here center to the plot, on here center to the plot. And then here preview, so now this one is preview, so that is center to the plot is on here. So now this one is if you click here, so now this one is save as a PDF, give any name and save as a PDF. Okay, so that is the plot. Under plot there have a option preview. Okay, so by this way you can create from DWG to PDF. Okay, DWG to PDF, and from any computer you can take printout. Okay, so that is DWG to PDF. Next is drawing limit. How to change the limit. Okay, how to change the limit. So now suppose if you create here one line, suppose anywhere you can click. Okay, but in case of suppose you choose here drawing limit. So now suppose choose here drawing limit, just undo it, and suppose choose here format, here drawing limit. Okay, so drawing limit you can change. By default first is lower portion, lower left corner. Lower left corner means suppose this one is 0 0, so 0 comma 0, enter. And here this one is upper right corner, here upper right corner, so that is suppose here 500 comma 500. Okay, enter. 500 comma 500, enter. Okay, so now this one is okay, so now this one is 500 comma 500. And now go to the format, here drawing limits. Okay, go to the format, here drawing limits. So now this one is drawing limits. So now this one is on, here should on. So now this one is on. So now you can create here, suppose create line here. Okay, but if beyond the 500 comma 500 you have not create anything, because drawing limit was set previously. Okay, so now this one is not created here anything, because drawing limit is on here. Okay, so that's why this one is the drawing limit, invisible drawing limit created here. Okay, so within 0 comma 0 to 500 comma 500 you can draw anything. Okay, I think that is clear for everyone. So now this one is the drawing limit option. Okay, if you off here, suppose go to the format, here now drawing limit. So now off here, so now you can create anything in anywhere. Okay, anything in anywhere. Okay, so now this one is enter. Okay, so that is drawing limit. Clear? Okay, so how to create, edit anything. So go to modify object. So now suppose if you create any hatch, so edit the hatch here, edit polyline here, edit spline here. Okay, so that is editing. Suppose if you create here, suppose one rectangle and create any hatch here. Okay, so write it here. So how to edit, go to the modify object hatch and click here. So now editing toolbar open here, so you can change as per your requirement. Okay, from here. So that is edit, from anywhere you can create. Okay, and also you can change the style from format, text style, dimension style, table style, multileader style. Okay, you can edit as per your requirement. Okay, so that is style you can change. Suppose you written anything, suppose multi-line, here this one is enter, this one is enter. So now, okay, now you can change format, text style here. So now if you change here, so that is the changing, apply, close. So now this one is changes. Okay, so that is the changes. So I think all of you practice these things, okay, up to that, okay.